After my people, I remain your brother and your friend. Ida Fematu Esogan and I be my name. You know I've been now. Now some will talk pidgin English, so more not like that. But most more English could enter the matter. Now the talking points show. Now with this, so for inside ELEGBETE TV radio and ELEGBETE TV and make I first salute all of you now where we be fans of this show and fans of the TV and the radio station. Some people see the fish while they show they distract them. So today I not put fish. It not miss I don't stop them. I feel decide to put fish tomorrow. But make I just put this on to please some people. You know say this one, I see they say a fans show. I'm just doing it for the fans. Some fans say it distract them. So make we see first whether the fish not go distract them. But anyhow, when I now would say they do this show as based on logistics, we'll go first take some things from grandmama Umangma, from the eboma of my grandmama. Make we take do something. So my people for my village talk say the medicine where they say they cure eye problem. Then they put pepper inside. No guy be, no guy the native doctor or the babalawo sabi work rich. The medicine where they say they cure eye problem, so then they put pepper, take the do. So to explain that one, I just want to talk. Say, make we not be the people where they talk some things where we need to do, but could not give advice. Again, one thing where we see the trend for social media, I not like. Somebody who don't marry 6 months, you start to give people marriage advice. One thing I don't know, me, I don't think small for the marriage. I don't do like 9 years, you go to 10. So now 9 years I did go. So by June now I go be 9 years in marriage. I don't realize two marriage not they be the same. Marriage be like football match, not two be the same. So the thing where they work for your house, not mean say it go work for everybody. And all those things we be say we like to the talk. Some of us like to use the word where women have fish brain. Men are dogs. It don't reach one will go stop them. Because most times when I see people make that comment, the boys will go to say women have fish brain. If I ask them, say, does that include your mama, your sister, and your daughters? They'll call the verse. I may not be women be their mama and their daughters and their sisters and their wife. And then those women where they also talk say men are dogs. If you call ask them, say, does that include your papa, your brother, your husband, your fiancé, your boyfriend? They go the verse. They call this. Don't say, hey, don't insult me. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. So, not be say it be. So, more mind the things who they talk. Because we hear people talk, not me say it correct. Majority is not always right. Now, majority now vote the leaders who will get for power. So, majority is not always right. So, not let them deceive you. Say because people they talk, it may say it correct. When I grew up, at the year one to where people they always talk, heaven help those who help themselves. Because they make a sound like say the Bible, you know, say no the Bible. When I grew up too, they talk say India beat Nigeria 99-1. So the Balogo use shot boss a brother Bele. It not they correct, not be truth. So not every time people they talk, you go they talk. Now so the matter to be. Well, I'm going hit the ground running straight away. First caller on the show or first contributor on the show. Now Hamzat. From where we from the come himself. Hamzat talk say Abdullahi Hamzat, he say in the call me from Ososa in Ijebu.
My name na Abdullahi Hamzat. I dey call all the way from Ososa in Ijebu. The number one is the ongoing saga between NFF, Amaju Pinnick and Oga Gernot Rohr. How you take see the matter? Because I feel like say the two parties they no want gree for each other. So on the long run, I go take benefit the Super Eagles because since the Gernot Rohr contract will expire by summer, which is June, and there's no any new development concerning whether he go renew the contract or no. So for Gernot Rohr to stay, is it for him to stay or to go? Which one do you belong to? Do you belong to the group to stay or make it a go? Now the second question be say I heard this morning that one of the Nigerian lawmakers, in person of Akin Alabi, that he wanted to propose a bill that for every tournament Nigeria is going to, any international tournament, that two of MPF player must be there. How you take see am? Do you have do you have any player in the local league who is a Super Eagle product? I want I want make you use your Pajero high. So make help us touchlight the matter. Thank you very much. You are doing wonderfully well. Thank you.
Now, 2 questions they carry come. The 2 questions we carry come, so one concern Gernot Rohr and the NFF. The second one concern my friend and my brother, a very, very nice guy. One of the persons wey be say he put arm for my back, tell me at the beginning, say this journey of ELEGBETE TV I want start, make I go ahead. He even agree to use himself as guinea pig for interview when we never even get level. Not too many people go do that one. Akin Alabi. So make I answer on this way. Man, I just tell Nigerians the truth of this matter where they go back and front with Gernot Rohr and the NFF. Amaju Pinnick and the entire NFF, they don't kaka for church, use Bible, take clean yash. Yes, more put it like that. So nobody ready give them the kind of money where they see before again. The salary where they pay Gernot Rohr, so they not go fit get and pay the man. So all this one where they do so now you both they call grandstanding. They do grandstanding. They do initial gragra so that Gernot Rohr, when they not renew the contract, Gernot Rohr go vest go. Then they'll go bring all these barakmo coaches where we say they take bribe, where they take sign contracts. They don't need to pay the salary. They'll just come. They take bribe. They say they select players. Then we not go qualify for Nations Cup. We not go qualify for World Cup because as the day so they believe say it is cheaper to bribe referee. And I know they fair to talk this one. No, me I'll talk my mind. I'm actually and the people not get one thing what they fit to me. Nigeria now all of us get them, and if you fail, now all of us fail. So now that be the matter where really they grant on that matter. Now say they not get money to take pay the coach. You know say they renew contract now, you go renegotiate, his salary go up, his bonuses go up. So now those fear they fear. And based on to say they don't really football for ground. They don't match poto testing their white garments. They don't know where they go. Nobody. I tell you money where they give them, they take package FA Cup. They use that to do their own running. Zenith Bank money where they give them, they take package. What's it they call them? Young players. They cannot take do what they not send them to do. So all of those things it don't affect their level. They don't get levels again onto marketing where we say they bring in money. Even FIFA money where they give they say, may they take develop football. Who side? That one that voice me. EFCC, you know some of these guys they be crook on their heads or that. EFCC self they don't look tired. So the more you look, the less you see. EFCC not call the see again. Right now, so they don't even use just EFCC IPC, they need to see again. So ICPC, sorry, not the IPC. So now that one I made they do all this one, so not be anything. Money no the Kuza, it not there inside the Kalo. What's with that boss? That boss said they collect money. Kuza no dey inside again. Now stone, I dey inside. More go to the one where we say my friend and my brother Akin Alabi, I know they like politician, but this politician I like him. What he talk now very good suggestion from your own point. But if you go read that place too, you go see what he call who talk. You see also see what I talk. That one not be the thing where Nigerian football need right now. That another extension of quota system, one of the bad disease where it was past coronavirus, Ebola, and HIV, where they kill this country. Quota system, I make somebody like Seun Diko, we don't know anything, we be Mugu. They run LMC and the Nigerian League, they die, they go so. So we not for you quota system to run our national team. And to be honest, not the national team. Nobody they build anything from top. The only thing where they start building from top go down aggrieve. Anything aside that one at bottom that they start to go up. And I don't lay out my point, my views there. What in Nigerian football need now policies where we say it will make the league they competitive, they marketable, commercially viable, and strong, solid for ground. Players gonna have good salaries, brand good run follow them. Like fly where we say Sikaka. Now that kind of thing. I go make the league work. But right now, so that suggestion, it just means say, first off, make I will tell you some disadvantage to it. It doesn't say okay, coaches must pick 2 players. We can't get to the point where we say clubs now go call the lobby because if you go World Cup, if your player there for the World Cup team, so they must bring return. And to go make national team now to say you go fit play when we need player from bench to come in. The players of the Nigerian Professional Football League, if they go there now, water they go carry. They go help people wash stockings, they clean boots. They're not going to play. If push comes to shove, say the players we don't defend, they deliver. They're not going to put them in, which means we use our hand, take carry shots too. Go World Cup. It's not going to work. I don't talk my mind, and I just say I go call Akin Alabi later. I go also talk to her. The idea, we say it don't work at all. More sharply to the next contribution.
Hello, ELEGBETE TV radio show. My name is Joseph. I'm calling from Orile. My issue now is on the VAR. We all know the VAR is an absolutely mess in England right now. So my own worry and take now is it that the FA chooses team that is going to win the EPL aside to win it, but like they are being biased? Because I don't know, we also won a game between Liverpool and Norwich City. They mainly push before getting the ball and scores. And I don't know, I would like to shed more light. Is it that the England FA are being biased in some aspects and decisions taken? We also what Man Utd did last season, though they deservedly win the championship, but at the same time they are
Joseph from Orile, he don't bring this conversation wey I need they like. Football fans these days, if na so we take grow up, take be football fans. Football for no sweet. Una for never like am. More na think back when they grow up. Na so people they talk. Na so we they compare Ronaldo to Zidane. Na so we they compare Figo to David Beckham. No. Na so we they compare Amunike to Finidi. No. Or Okocha to Lise. No. What do they call her? Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. They not be mate, oh. They not be mate anything, oh. Pogba, he don't win league for Italy. He don't win World Cup for France. Pogba for this Man United, I think he don't win FA Cup. He don't still win Europa. He don't be player of the season. This Bruno Fernandes one that they jump up and down like monkey we see banana for so. He never play reach 10 games, oh. Mona calm down, oh. Mona kmanji, oh, because it matter. If you don't Modena, now alone I go see the insult him, oh. I remember the first season Pogba come we play with all the Eric Mkhitaryan and them and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. All of them they hate Pogba, oh. Mona calm down. I not think say fans of Man United or fans of football supposed to compare Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. What they supposed to do? They're supposed to think of how the two go complement each other. The way hand they like do like this. So hands into glove. They're supposed to complement each other. Now so the matter be. If Naka they put us say oh they suppose to say Bruno Fernandes better pass Pogba. Oh, but now our team now want scatter. Oh, go favor Arsenal, shy they scatter Man United, but not go favor the EPA. Now I don't understand. But now reason the matter well. Oh, they're two supposed to play each other. May there be combined partnership like Thierry Henry and Dennis Beckham. Dennis Beckham and Wright. Some of us so wave the watching show. I don't know these names why they mentioned because now 2 days ago, now I start to follow football. DSTV people, who would not follow football for long, or they're gonna know what they talk. But I not see any basis or comparison. These are two midfielders that can play together and have great fun and great time together. I hope that works well for you. Let me go to the next person on the contribution list.
What I want to ask today, as a matter of fact, is David De Gea committed a couple of errors against one error shot that I know of against Everton, and then this is in time without number he committed. Even last season, I can bet the match against Chelsea. I was very, very annoyed because I still believe mine were in the top 4 race before they lost that match, and then he could not handle. I think Antonio Rudiger or Alausa, I can't really remember who made that shot from outside the box, and then he couldn't handle it well. And I think since the World Cup, and since when Ronaldo played the free kick, he has not been himself. He has not been alright. So not even the free kick, the shots Ronaldo had from outside the box that he couldn't handle. So I don't really know what's happening. So I don't know if you were the coach of United, do you think, or if you had the decision to make, do you think you call Dean Henderson back to use Dean Henderson as United goalkeeper for next season, since he did quite well, or you still rely on the experience of David De Gea? Because I think at this age is when he's meant to be able to speak, doing things, and so I don't know why he's having that much error. And most of his errors, they are costly. It's not just errors that happen. Most of his errors are errors that lead to goal. At least in that match, if you take away that Everton goal, I'm not saying Everton might not have scored yet, but then the situation would have been different, and it's not really good. Although he stands up when United need him and stuff like that, but then I still think that there's a problem in that goalkeeping department. So I don't know if you could shed more light on it. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you.
Tunji, the way you take talk, man. You know when something they pay you. You know that thing where you and person want fight, person coffee punch you. You know coffee punch and they call Oluna. You know say the matter suppose your end for them. They call ask you, may you judge. Somebody just call cause say what's happen. As you call the judge, somebody call shout, hey yeah. And that time now all the cry they come out. Now what did they do you? So they pay you say David De Gea will get level, will be reliable goalkeeper they do like this. But for football, sometimes when team they inform, when everybody they play well, goalkeepers and strikers they form. But when team they play well, confidence they reduce. And once the confidence level reduce, the bar of confidence reduce, the things when normally when they fit the struggle with before, you can't struggle with them. Now what they do David De Gea? If I be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, now when Man United need a big coach with this, if I be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what I go do? I go bring Dean Henderson definitely, but I'm not gonna bring Dean Henderson in such a way where we say it go be like say I want to destroy David De Gea. I'll call David De Gea. I go even call the club. I'll say made a plan an extended vacation for David De Gea, him and the family. Any place will be favorite destination where I want to go. I mean, they could just go have a secret conversation with the wife, which will be the destination where David De Gea would like go, all of them, and they plan a vacation for them. Coaches do that. So Alex Ferguson used to do that. Some top coaches, Marcelo Lippi, Otmar Isfield, Giovanni Trapattoni, what's it called? That that former Real Madrid coach. They all do that. Fabio Capello too. They do that because you know say the goalkeeper he get quality, he cajad, but now confidence they worry and some kind small things where we say not supposed to happen, call the happen. So you give her time to rest, and then you bring in Henderson. You're not they bring Henderson to come show say David De Gea, you're not good. The way some people they want try to make Bruno Fernandes look like say now him be the direct replacement for Pogba. Rather you bring her say this na sign say we'll get plenty goalkeepers, and David De Gea you don't overwork. It good make you rest small, so that when you rest, you can't get level come back. If I be the coach, now what I go do, but everybody not be the same. Everybody get the way that they react to things. So Manchester United will have to deal with how their coach handle them, or how the new coach they go bring at the end of the season. How I say they so sure say they go bring new coach, I don't know, but not just my gut feelings and the way my instinct they be. You know, so once I don't start to do this thing with fans, that feeling why they get for radio they always come, and I don't get that feeling again. So. And as they come here, it is good for me, make I just talk them out, so that I go get reference point if it happen. And they get this gut feeling, say, they go change the coach. They never talk, say they want to change them, but I don't think so. They're going to such and the guy will say, go carry Manchester United next season. Especially bearing in mind, I don't say Manchester United will spend between 150 to 200 million pounds in the next transfer window. Not be only going to such they want to put for that place. That's not just my thinking, Sha. But yeah, what could say I go.
My name is Seun from Opic. Do you think that Frank Lampard can make top 4 with the Chelsea team this season?
All right, Seun from Opic. I don't even know where Opic do, but Opic down at Lagos or anywhere. Anywhere they share, it's okay. We see they look for the first person we go send message from the abroad. Whether Frank Lampard go fit make top 4. I think the squad where Frank Lampard gets, is they good enough to make top 4. Not be because say the squad they like super strong, but because the people where they chase them, they are Legberious pass Chelsea Legbere. So this one and a case of my Momo better pass your Momo. I mean the whole situation. So because all of them need to play well. Chelsea need to do well. Man United need to do well. Sheffield, I don't talk about before. I initially graduated this, so they go whip them like 3 straight defeats. They go behave themselves. Even Leicester where they up so they're in danger of falling off the top 4. So I think because the chasing pack, then they put in the kind of pressure we go make Chelsea fear. Chelsea go win their next game. Now, so this thing they be. They don't get run of bad result now. They'll go win their next game. When the Chelsea pack can win, it not gonna mean anything again. The time when we say they're supposed to take advantage. Remember last season, Chelsea not deserve to make top 4. But what happened? Arsenal pick 1 point in 5 games. All they needed was to pick just 3 points. Chelsea, I mean, 1 point, they take miss out on the top 4. Just pick 3 points in one of those 5 games. Therefore, make the top 4. Chelsea for not make up. But, you know, they're not fit to do that. Is it Chelsea or Spurs? So, now the same thing, now they happen now again. So, the chasing pack, their murmuration, now rest upon 1 million. So, Chelsea can afford to, they play football, they play like Fetemuye, they play like Mukites. People will be say they're high on Akpakavin. They go still make the top 4 at the end of the day. Now English league no get levels now. You can play near for the whole season. You can end up making top 4, go Champions League next season, and go Buga. And you still get the way it go be because of the ban on Man City. Chelsea go even end up in 5th and still qualify for the Champions League. After all, the Champions League be the most important thing. And I do what I say, my brother, all the way from Opic. We can move to the next person on the line.
Hello, ELEGBETE TV Radio. This is your boy Isaac. Presently at Alausa, Ikeja. You know as they go now, hustling things. I want to talk about a special lady. Her name is Funke Osunaike. Wow. I got to know this week she's close to 45. And she's still doing exploit in table tennis for Nigeria. In one breath, I think is a slap on the table tennis federation in Nigeria for Osunaike. I think over 2 decades now she's been playing for Nigeria, and we are here to develop a table tennis player to a standard. ELEGBETE, I beg, let me talk about this great lady and maybe a word of advice to our table tennis federation to be up to the task. Thanks, ELEGBETE TV. We love you.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Also well. I like people will be say that they put their hustle, their hustle face cap, like my producer now. They wear their hustle face cap every day because when you get children, you get wife, you get family to take care of, and you get bills, you know they too sleep because even Bible talks say a little sleep, a little folding of the hand, a little slumber, and poverty will attack you like a bandit. And I say it be for Bible, not be me talk more. So I could face this anti Funke Osunaike. Now my age bracket Shidisha. But she don't do well. I like that part where you just saying a slap on Nigeria. And a slap in the sense that I not even they blame the federation because not be every federation gets money. And when it comes to developmental program, it is very hard for you to go bring in foreign coaches to come develop people. Well, in the form of tennis, I think a societal problem. When I grew up in Orile, from SSRO to Opic Street to Debo Street before I come out, there's one constant. You know, say before we get all this iron door and a wooden door now in the day, and most time people they change the doors, and then we also get this long bench where people they sit down. Once anybody knows sit down, we don't cross arm, we don't put makeup, or we put 2 of the bench together, put makeup. We don't play tennis. We they call it tiko. We don't play tiko like that. Before you know, you come advance from there, go standard board, table tennis board, but too much gambling. I cannot say I play tennis because my mother don't want to take eye see me, so I stand near people where they gamble. She say. Now what they lead to bad life, they will lead to armed robbery, they lead to bad life, and I would see how my mother still raised me. But kudos to those people who be say their mama no raise them like that because some of them they take turn better thing. But some people too also turn to armed robbers and terrible things for society. Basically, we have lost that part of children growing up. These days, before you feel they live for streets where you get like 50 houses, everybody know each other. But today, Nigeria, especially for this Lagos, that's why it had me to fit into Lagos. I don't stay Lagos for 16 years, but I never fit in because I'm not raised in this type of environment. But for today, Nigeria, 4 tenants go dey compound, 4 blocks of flats in one compound, 1 plot of land. They don't know each other. They don't know where each other from come. They don't know each other name. They don't know each other children. They don't even know their age. Nothing. The only time maybe they relate now, maybe on Sunday when they will go church or when they do party, they'll just come. finish. Now, bros. Now they call each other, which is very, very bad. So because of no longer communal living, children need even play together again. Because these days, you're going to feel like, if I let my daughter go to their house now, maybe their pikin go finger my pikin, or this one go happen, that one go happen. So some of those things, is change society. And then the idea of these 3-bedroom flat schools, where we get these days, it can also they kill talent, because you know can't get chance play tennis, you know get chance play football, you know get chance play basketball, you know get chance to play, even play sound play, you know feel the creative. You know say you get the way you go to play for sound, creativity go to come. But these days we not got those ones. I just read, speak big grammar, talk like say you come from abroad. I mean why in Nigeria for born you. I'm involved too. My children they talk like saying abroad for born them. Meanwhile in Nigeria safe hospital here and they born them. Long and short, be say we not get proper coaches. Not only in tennis, but across all sports. We don't get coaches, capable coaches. Our coaches don't they obsolete. The system where they take the coach in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, it not they in vogue again. So if you teach people those things, remember, is it the last Commonwealth in Scotland, what they do? You say our coach, they tell the boxers, our boxing coach, they tell boxer, want to jab. Everybody look at like, man, this is long gone. Nobody they do that kind of boxing again. But wait till you cannot give what you don't have. Now wait till you get your give. So most of the coaches where they coach the tennis players now, they coach them things where they obsolete. It be like when you take medicine where they expired. You know say normally medicine medicine be like coaches now. Medicine is supposed to fight bacteria for your body. But when you can't go take expired medicine, you can't add more sickness to your body if it kill you. That's not one. Or I don't know whether another ever experience that, but me, I grew up in a very poor environment. And if one of the things with poverty be say, if you see something that they always hide them. Sanding, that's why my stepdad, they go offshore. He go come back, he go bring sanding. My mama go hide them. Come use cloth, cover them. After some time, she'll come forget. The only time we can know say that sanding did the house. Now when the sardine don't rotten, I know when sardine rotten, it was past dead body. It was past when rats die for your house. The thing will come the smell, will come the fine, we'll go define. You're not going to even find go box of cloth where my mother keep them. Until your nose will come drag you go there. You come say now the sardine where they not going to give you shop. And then, I did that so. Sardine was supposed sweet, but because it don't rotten, it go smell past dead body. Now what it be our coaches? Our coaches now be like rotten sardine. They be like rotten scuba fish. They're not sweet. You don't use a cook. You use a cook, you kill the food. Now you make we not they produce players. Now if they coach the players, instead of the players too good, the players they bad. Because now rotten fish, let you cook the food. And just the way the matter, it take be like that. But for Osunaike, if you still look at all the people they play tennis today, so all of them now foreign levels, neither for the train. They foreign clubs, some go Morocco, some go Egypt, some go Germany, neither take the train. What's happen for here? Without allergic to producing that kind of thing. You don't ever hear any country send their players to come here to come learn anything. No. So now all those things they do us until we get structure where they produce good coaches. I will go from producing good coaches to the coaches now going ahead. If you watch one of my EM show, Coach Olumide, he talked the story of I take go abroad, go learn coaching. I could ask myself, say, all this money where this boy spent to go abroad, this was say we get that kind of quality coaching school for here. He go save the money for bank, go to coaching school, he go see get money. But you need to spend all those plenty money. Just be like what would they spend between 6 to 12 million just to go do kidney transplant, where they go just cut you open, come out your kidney, change them with another person. You know, na very useless thing. And the kind of country would they be that we not get anything. We be say we go fit atura. So now so the matter to be Isaac. Make I go to the final person on the show, and my professor. Precious Omosuwe.
Hello, ELEGBETE TV Radio. My name is Omosuwe Precious, and I'm calling from Ikorodu, Lagos, Nigeria. I want to ask a very simple question about N'Golo Kante. He's been looking very, very average for a player with his usually high standards this season. So my question is he suffering from a tactical change? Is this down to Lampard not managing him well? Or what do you think has been the challenge with Kante this season? Secondly, he's been having a lot more injuries lately than what we've come to associate with N'Golo Kante, unlike his Leicester and early Chelsea days.
Precious, you like to give us assignment? Oh, well, it is a notebook like Yabi. I don't know they deceive you. They just say I know bookman, I know my technology. I go by advanced. I've used my money by advanced technology. Now I see the years fall any of my ear. My ear too small. To say my ear big like my head way big now for the stay, but you know the stay. Okay, Moko come back to the matter. Tammy Abraham, nine be the thing with the jigs they call blessing and a curse. Be like fine girl, we get big fafus. The fafus go to draw attention to her, but he get the way she go to dress too. He not go to set way job like this now. Let's say if you get big fafus, you call the open like this. A blessing and a curse. You go like stay on your own, but somehow everybody go to notice you. Tammy Abraham, make we dey honest, look the whole premiership. Make you show me one striker where they Tammy Abraham age, where they deliver like Tammy Abraham. No one. We have to stretch far back to Michael Owen to get a striker where they consistent like that. One of the things where we say every great striker is known for is that they miss a lot of chances. Make I call them Shevchenko, George Weah, Thierry Henry, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Alan Shearer, Dwight York, Andy Cole, just to name a few. All of them, they miss great chances. But now, in the place of missing chances, now they also take the convert chances. So if people want to blame Tammy Abraham, for instance, say, now he make Chelsea never climb past where they did, Tammy Abraham, to me, I go play the devil's advocate. I go tell you, say, take away Tammy Abraham's goal and then replace him with Bashishwash, what's it called, Batman, Bashwai, or Olivier Giroud. What we see where Chelsea for day. Now like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 9th for day. That's not just the truth. So, but because he don't overperform beyond expectation, at the start of this season, somebody tell you, say, now only 4 goals. Now people like them, Vardy, and them Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, go take past Tammy Abraham at this stage of the season. Nobody go agree. Chelsea fans go happy, say, Tammy Abraham go score 13 goals for only the league this season. But then, now football, he don't take a chances. In between, he also don't injure. When the season starts, when Timo Pukki, all of them they put up on our FPL squad, when I never started to pick Tammy Abraham that time. When I picked Timo Pukki, say to me, Pukki go Pukki this way, go poke this one, go do that one, go do that one. At the end of the day, we know where he did today. That guy for Bournemouth, what be name? King, I they call them. All this one, Ings and the rest of them. Everybody talking that they be the greatest of all greatest. Even Harry Kane, greatest of all greatest Gbogbo striker. But we know where they did today. The most underrated attacker for the Premier League at the start of the season, now Tammy Abraham. People even talk, say, if Chelsea could get anything to do this season, make them pair Batshuayi with Olivier Giroud and make Tammy Abraham, they understudy them. But somehow, now, Olivier Giroud and Batshuayi himself called the understudy Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham is more likely to score than any other striker in Chelsea. So for me, for a first full season in the Premier League, to don't get this number of goals and to also understand, say, in between he get injury, he gets a suspension, and also come off for games, will affect the consistency and confidence. And a striker will be say they score more goals away from home than for home. For me, if I want to do general appraiser, Tammy Abraham is the most improved striker in the whole of the Premiership this season. A and Ings, I better record that guy. 2 of them, now they'll be the most improved strikers in the Premier League this season. Having said that, next season, the expectation bar will come go up. We'll come to ask whether now one season wonder or if he put consistency for where a performance did. Now, so it will be. But Manchester fans no verse. Manchester fans look and say, as Tammy Abraham they score, to say the other players in the squad also find their scoring boots and they deliver. Maybe Chelsea for the compete for the title, or they for the for 2nd or 3rd position. And where they for this, so they for not put daylight between them and people like the Sheffield United. Imagine they call Sheffield United and Chelsea for the same sentence. EPL. Wow, it's not league no good though. Manchester United or the rest of the people. Even Leicester, they do Shakara, they do Gallibor, they Gallivant for top of that place like that. So, but anyhow you want to look at, you not go fit talk say Tammy Abraham don't get bad season. Rather, you go say Tammy Abraham have had a great season. And you know the funny thing, if he put up a great run to the point where we say this season if he end, if he there among the joint top scorer, or if he even beat everybody to the goal. Don't say Tammy Abraham get this in about how we say if he score 2 goals, just score 2 goals back to back. You don't catch up with the chasing pack, the leading pack, and then he will cause set your own pace. It just did possible. So we will keep our fingers crossed. But for now, based on today, Tammy Abraham is the most improved striker in the Premier League. Not forgetting as this small boy be, you see the learn. You know, say strikers get better with age. And striking not with the coach person, now instinct. You get some kind of goals that Tammy Abraham does score this season, you could ask yourself, how it is score. Considering the fact that not be fast-paced player, not just one kind of leg can destroy kind of player. If you look at Tammy Abraham, can't call people like the Kelechi Iheanacho, can't call people like the what's that Mugu fast now, what they use 72 million by Nicolas Sayap, Sanogo and the rest of them. You go no say Tammy Abraham, he don't try well. All right, my people. Thank you for everybody who say they drop comments and give us reason to do this show. The Talking Point show not be my show, now on a show. It just say na my face, now the show, but on a voice. People they hear on a voice. I beg, I want to beg una. If now man did that, make una they spread the word. Make it go far and wide. Make everybody they involved on the matter. Because now this be the only show for inside Elegbete TV and Elegbete TV Radio where fans they involved in 100%. But having said that, you know how it be before I go. Make I repeat it and talk at the beginning. The medicine where they say they cure eye, then they put pepper inside. You know, got the babalawo sabi rich. They use pepper till they mix the medicine where they say they cure eye. This life where would they live so because people they talk some things, no me say make everybody they talk am. I remember when I did radio, I used to tell people say if we want to play myself, go be there like our wife. I ask now so when they beat our wife, because me I not fit beat my wife, and I thank God say I contribute to what make that thing stop. So all those people where they talk say girls get fish brain, men are dogs, and they always ask the question. The girls will get fish brain. So if you say girls have fish brain, does that include or women have fish brain? Does that include your mother, your sister, your auntie, your nieces, and your daughters? If you say no, it means say women not get fish brain. What thing one woman or two women do, nobody enough to classify all women in that group. And those of you women where they talk say men are dogs. I beg with the beg now. Men not be dogs, men are men. Because say one or two man or men do some things, we be say it's not just good, it's not just me say you just borrow everybody, put for inside one basket and go sell it like one full basket of tomatoes or one full basket of agbalumo. Talk about agbalumo. Agbalumo season be this one. So nobody do ever carry agbalumo call give me for this season. Hey God, where Brother Ali Baba? I beg, I want to go Ali Baba office. Area. My name still remain Edafe Matthew Esiogene. And so the matter tell me make our live now because my wife they call me as I talk on so.